Well, hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and I am here with Imogen Form's Brjann.
Hello, Alex, you wonderful
Hello.
young man, you.
Oh, thank you very much. And obviously, the game in question that we're going to be discussing is, if you haven't worked out, SteamWorld Heist.
That's right, yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about it, for anyone out there who doesn't know what it is.
Well, first, like Nintendo Life community, thank you so very much for your just fabulous support forever. It's like, we love you. I love the community more than I love you, actually, Alex. And now I will tell you, oh, come back here. It's okay, have a seat. So, SteamWorld Heist, it's a turn-based combat strategy shooter. That's what it is. And it's set in 2D with a side view. And you play this group of steam-driven robots that have been forced into space. So what they do is they board enemy ships. Those enemies are just terrible, and they deserve not to be killed. We don't use that term, but they deserve to be taken out of service.
Dismantled.
Yeah, dismantled, disassembled in a
That sounds worse.
in a harsh way. Yeah, in a brutal way. They deserve to be disassembled. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
And it's obviously it is a sequel, sort of. It's a follow-on. A follow-on because it's not the same gameplay, obviously, but it is a follow-on to your previous game, SteamWorld Dig.
That's right.
And of course, SteamWorld Tower Defense before that.
Even before that, yeah.
Even before that, but it takes place way in the future.
It has to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's.
Is Rusty out of service now? Has he really gone rusty?
Yeah, well, he's rusted a bit, but it's. I think it's like this. There's like you said, like SteamWorld Dig, and then way into the future. I mean, at least 14 days later, you have SteamWorld Heist. Well, probably a few hundred years into the future.
Between 14 days and a couple of hundred years.
Yeah,
somewhere along that number line. Yeah.
Right, because like in between SteamWorld Dig and SteamWorld Heist, they will have had to figure out how to do space travel and so on.
Steam-driven spaceships.
You know, it's really hard.
Wow,
you know?
that's got to be tricky.
It is tricky.
So steam doesn't work in space, does it?
No, well, it depends on how you look at it.
I don't think we really need to look into the physics of this.
Of course, yeah, but you're right. So SteamWorld Dig, a few hundred years, and then SteamWorld Heist. So we think there is room for another game sort of in between SteamWorld Dig and SteamWorld Heist later. Yeah.
Exciting.
Very.
It's going to be different again because obviously you've done nothing has been the same so far.
Yeah.
In your games.
Right.
Well, apart from the theme.
Exactly. So the theme and the SteamWorld Universe is the same. But the gameplay in, well, obviously SteamWorld Tower Defense is a tower defense game, and SteamWorld Dig is a mining platform adventure, we like to call it. And then you have this turn-based strategy game. But the thing is that the next game isn't necessarily, for us at least, it doesn't necessarily have to be radically different again.
But will we ever see the SteamBots in 3D?
Well, it could be done, couldn't it? Right? I mean,
it could be done.
Yeah.
Will we see it?
Well, yeah, I hope so. Sorry for the bad answer. You sort of caught me off guard there. It's like, well,
it's what I do.
We've done 3D games in the past, so obviously I think we know how it works. And I know Julius, like our community manager, he would really love to see like a 3D sort of. What is it called? A 3D platformer, he calls it. I have no idea what he's talking about. But
that's like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, that sort of thing.
That's right. That's sort of what he's referencing, right? And I just nod my head and say, that's really cool, Julius. And some of the other guys on the team, who are fabulous, by the way. I'm the guy who gets to do this stuff because I'm useless at doing other things.
I know how you feel.
Sorry. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Exactly. Good. So the other guys, they have other ideas. So I think we have quite a slew of interesting ideas for the future.
Excellent.
But I should also say that we're not ruling out sequels to games either.
Right. Okay.
Right. So
interesting stuff.
Right. But I should the last thing on that question is that I totally agree with you that you make a game and it's successful and it's sort of obvious that you are going to do number 2 in that series. We sort of we had to debate that after SteamWorld Dig. Are we going to make SteamWorld Dig 2 immediately now, or should we do something else? And we sort of reasoned that if we make SteamWorld Dig 2 immediately, we are going to be that 2D mining platform developer.
That's what people are gonna. You're going to be sort of typecast.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And of course, it's coming out on the Wii U and the 3DS, isn't it?
It is, but it's coming to the 3DS first.
Oh, exciting!
Before everything else is coming to the 3DS.
That's what we'd like to hear. Do you have a rough idea for when we can see it?
Yeah.
On the 3DS. Oh, can we hear that?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, actually, you can. Yeah. It's definitely coming out before Christmas 2017. Definitely. But I can also tell you that it's coming out before Christmas 2015. So we are actually, so right now we are sort of putting the final touches to it, and I don't have a definite release date. Otherwise, I'd tell you.
Well, we'd hope so. Yeah,
of course. Right, but yeah, I don't have it.
Okay,
so
well.
Soon is a good answer, isn't it?
Soon.
Well, very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
That's even better than soon, isn't
it's
it?
better than soon. It's like it's a lot of soon.
Yeah.
It's really soon. Yeah.
It really is.
Very soon.
Anyway, that's SteamWorld Heist and an awful lot about the SteamWorld itself, the lore, which is what we'd like to hear.
Yeah.
It's great. It's interesting to hear the intricacies. But thank you, of course, Brjann, for coming along.
Thanks so much, Alex.
Always a pleasure.
Right.
And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you convert that subscribe button to Steam, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Just double check that we're on the high pass filter. Yeah. High pass.
Right. How's the humidity in the room? Is it going to be okay?
We should be alright.